Championship, second round. So, we're in the championship, second round. We're taking on my Valentine. You're my second opponent. What I want to know is, can you withstand the Can you withstand? Yeah, I said that right. Can you withstand the wrath of my harpy lady? So, as you can probably already guess, the first round of the championships, you take on the first tier of Duelist. In the second round of the championships, you take on the second tier of Duelist. We don't really have exactly too big of a play here, so we're just gonna go ahead and discard our Thunder Dragon, draw 2 Thunder Dragons. Guess we can draw a card. Alright, so we have Penguin Soldier, so we can play that face down, and we can also play Magical Hats and Magic Jammer just in case. We can use our Penguin Soldier and Magical Hats combo that we used last duel. We're going to go ahead and try that again. If you haven't noticed already, we're using the same Exodia, I guess, Turbo deck, if you want to call it that we were using last time. And so I want to go ahead and I don't exactly remember what's in my hand. For example, if I have a Polymerization or a Fusion Stage in my hand, I would primarily want to get rid of that, but honestly I don't remember, so I'll just get these 2 cards. So, the card is going to magically guess right which one of my monsters is Penguin Soldier, so I'm just going to go ahead and use Penguin Soldier's effect to return Graceful Charity and Pot of Greed to my hand. I think when the opponent uses Penguin Soldier, they select the same card twice, which is why they always use that dumbass shit where they fuck up and pick the same card instead of picking, 2 cards. And so we're gonna go ahead and draw 2 cards. We have the left and right leg of Exodia, which is great. We're gonna go ahead and discard 2 Thunder Dragons. We have 3 pieces of Exodia, which is great. We're gonna go ahead and activate our Pot of Greed. Draw another 2 cards. Magician of Faith, another Magician of Faith. We're gonna activate Upstart Goblin. Give us another Penguin Soldier. That's not exactly extremely helpful, but it's okay. We have our friend and Magician of Faith we can use. Gonna go ahead and get rid of that Polymerization. I was kind of contemplating adding what is it called? Twin Head Thunder Dragon, so that I would kind of be able to use the fusion spell. I guess I can add Graceful Charity. Yeah, I was kind of contemplating adding it, so I can kind of use the fusion spell, but at the same time, I try to make the point of this deck primarily just to win with Exodia. So basically, if I don't win with Exodia, I've kind of already lost the duel. It's basically what I'm going with this deck. So we're going to go ahead and activate another Graceful Charity. Alright, so we can't activate Morphing Jar, so we're going to get rid of that. And we're also going to get rid of Polymerization. We have 1, 2, 3 cards of Exodia in our hand. He has a face down card, so we can manage to use Nova Man of Extermination. I primarily have this card in case my opponent has Magic Jammer or anything like that on the field, so that I can go ahead and destroy it so they don't negate my, Pot of Greed or Graceful Charity or anything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and summon Witch of the Black Forest. What does she have on the field? Sonic Maid and that. Okay. Normally I would attack, but I will end my turn so I won't take too much damage next turn. Granted, it won't make a humongous difference. I will probably have, like, I don't know, 1,000 more life points than I normally would. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and add Exodia the Forbidden One. I'm going to attack me, I lose 1,400. That's okay. And we're going to lose 1,800, which kind of hurts. But it's okay, because I have just enough. Alright, so we have Shallow Grave, which is a good card. We're going to go ahead and activate that, actually. Shallow Grave is great because it allows us to bring back Magician of Faith. What's really great about this card is that 9 out of 10 times when I activate it, my opponent doesn't really have any cards to actually activate for it. I guess we can play another Magician of Faith in face down position, so we can get both Pot of Greed and Graceful Charity back to our hands. However, we might lose this duel. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. Unless magic, no. If I had played what's it called, CurlyHairedHero in defense mode, there was a small chance that I could have drawn my extra hand of or extra arm or leg of Exodia into my hand, and I possibly could have won a duel. Excuse me, just burped. Not gonna lie, I'm coming from the I survived with 100 HP. I'm coming from the Mayweather Pacquiao fight just now from my friend's house. We were originally gonna watch it at my house, but for whatever reason, the what is it called, the live events app or whatever for the PS3 decided to not have the fight. So I had to go ahead and go over to my friend's house who has DirecTV so that he can order the fight, unfortunately. Okay, so I guess I'll get rid of the extra Pendant Soldier and this extra Skill Angel. I'll activate Saddle Grave so that I can bring back... I could bring back Penguin Soldier, but I'll just bring back Magician Faith, and I'll also play Penguin Soldier in defense mode, and I'll also activate Monster Reborn so that I can bring back Witch of the Black Forest in defense mode. And that pretty much right there just guarantees us the winning of the duel. We're just gonna go ahead and discard, I guess if I really had to pick Magician Faith, because at least Sangan we can kind of activate just on like the off chance that they do some nonsense. Alright, so he activates, or rather he uses Sonic Maid's attack. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of, definitely gonna get rid of Harpy Lady, because Harpy's brother has a very high attack. The next card with the highest attack is tied between Kahana and Red Archer Girl, so we'll just get rid of Red Archer Girl just cause. So she'll attract that with Harpy Lady, which allows us to bring back the right arm of the Forbidden One. And that's the match. With 100 life points, we managed to take down my Valentine. Hopefully we can take her down one more time, because this is, of course, all the matches are match duels, if you haven't noticed yet. So we're just going to go ahead and take her on one more time with the same deck, unfortunately. Alright, let's see what we've got this time. We got a decent hand. We've got 2 arms. Oh, we got a lot of cards, actually. We already have... Oh, whoops, I did not want to do that. I actually wanted to activate this guy's effect. So we can have 1 and 2 Thunder Dragons, and we can activate a Fusion Sage. So adds polymerization to our hand, so that thins out our deck a little more. But we have 3 of the cards that we need. 3 out of 5. And after this guy attacks my witch of, or rather, this chick, I should be correct, it's a female. After this woman attacks my Witch of the Black Forest, I'm allowed to add another card to my hand, being the right leg of Exodia. So, I just need to add 1 more card to my hand, and that's a duel. Got a Penguin Soldier, that's alright. I guess I'll probably use Penguin Soldier, since that's, yeah, pretty much the only card that I can use legitimately. I'll go ahead and get rid of Thunder Dragon. Choose Polysummon Harpy's brother. No, Wall of Illusion, that's perfect. Wall of Illusion is actually a really annoying card. I can't really vouch for it, since I'm not really attacking any of her cards at this point. So it's kind of hard to say. Alright, so draw another card, Mission of Faith. I don't really have any spell cards that I can think of. I have, what, Fusion... Yeah, I don't really have any spell cards. I don't really have a choice, so I'll just put Mission of Faith face down. I guess if I get another Fusion Sage, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but I honestly would much rather prefer a Pot of Greed or a Graceful Charity, but I guess I'll just get a Fusion Sage back to my hand. Go ahead and possibly draw. Nope, that's not what I want. But at least I can use Shallow Grave to bring back a very useful card, Witch of the Black Forest, which pretty much signifies my win. So I just activate Fusion Stage just for the sake of it. It gives me polymerization, discard Farmerization and end my turn, and that's pretty much going to be the match. Because they're going to go ahead and attack my Witch of the Black Forest, destroy her, activate Witch of the Black Forest effect, which allows me to add one card from my deck to my hand with 15,000 or lower attack, and just like that, I have Exodia once again for the 4th time. And I've won the match. Sorry, my Valentine. I've lost. Gosh, why do you have to lose this against a rookie like you? I can't believe this. You've reached the semifinals. If you win, you'll be just a mere step away from the championship. Now, would be a I read it, I was like, now, you know, something. Sorry. Now would be a great time to double check your deck, as well as your side deck. There's no such thing as being too prepared. So now we've got the second card, which is the Monarchy. Before, we had the card that I said was from Duelist Kingdom. This card, I believe, is not exactly. It's just a card, so it's not exactly the same exact card. So, it's whatever. But we've got it. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go ahead and cycle through another week of dueling so that we can make it past into the semifinals.